Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see from the title of today's video, we are doing a book haul. Before we get started with today's video, I would like to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Teddy Blake New York. Teddy Blake New York has sponsored my channel before, and I absolutely love their products, so I'm so happy to show them to you again. This is the purse that I got from Teddy Blake last time, and I've had it for a couple months now, and it has held up so well. The quality of this purse is incredible. This is the purse that I have right here, black leather with gold details and the TB right here. And I took out everything on the inside so you could see the color, but I normally can fit like my wallet, lip gloss, deodorant. There's a lot of stuff that I can fit in this cute little crossbody handbag. The only type of purse that I carry are crossbodies, so I am absolutely obsessed with this. Teddy Blake purses are luxury quality without the luxury price, and they get new styles and designs in all the time. So if you don't see something that you like now, you may see something on the website that you'll like in the future. So make sure to continuously check out the website and see if there is a purse that you would like. So if you guys are interested in checking out a Teddy Blake purse for yourself, I will have a link for the website down below. Now is a great time to purchase a purse because they are having up to 75% off for their holiday deals, and they have a Christmas holiday sale right now. So I'll put the link down below for their holiday sale, but if you missed their holiday sale and you still want to get a purse for yourself, I do have a discount code. I will put the discount code on the screen, and I will also put it in the description box down below, and it gets you $30 off your order. So thank you so much, Teddy Blake New York, for sponsoring this video, and let's get right into it. I have not done a book haul in a very long time, mainly because I don't buy physical books as often as I used to. If I do get books now, it's usually like secondhand or a little free library hunting, or I just read books on my Kindle. But I have been collecting some books these past like 2 to 3 months, and I've kind of been putting them over to the side because I feel like it would be fun to do a book haul. So I have like tons and tons of books here. I think like at least 20 books down here. I have a book outlet order that I haven't opened yet, a haul from Barnes & Noble. So I just figured that I would show you guys. So the first books I'm going to show you are ones that I bought brand new from Barnes & Noble a couple of weeks ago. I spoiled myself a bit and only got 4 books because the books at Barnes & Noble are so expensive. First book I got right here is Promises and Pomegranates by Sav R. Miller. This is book 1 of the Monsters and Muses series. I'm not sure how many books are in the series, but I've heard so many good things about it, and the cover of the books in the series are so stunning. I think it's like a Hades romance. I know it's an adult romance, so it is spicy. Yeah, so it's supposed to be kind of like a Persephone and Hades retelling from what it seems like on the back. I could be wrong about that, but I love Hades and Persephone, as many of you guys know, so as soon as I read the Hades and Persephone on the back of the book, I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I grabbed the first one, and if I like it, then I'll buy the rest of them physically as well, because I've been wanting to buy some more like dark adult romances for my bookshelves, because I have a lot of romance books, but they're like fluffy romance, they're not dark romance, and I mainly only read dark romance, but I normally read those on my Kindle, so it's nice to have one for the bookshelves. And then I got 2 books from Holly Black. So if you watched, I think 2 reading vlogs ago, I read the entire Folk of the Air series by Holly Black, and it became my new favorite series of the year. I think it's going to be my new favorite series. I grabbed some more books by Holly Black because I absolutely love her writing. I think these are just short stories, like different modern fairy tale short stories. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what they are. But I mainly just wanted to buy them to add to my Holly Black collection because all of her books look so stunning together. There is another one called Ironside that I did not see, and I would have bought it if I saw it, but this is Tithe and this is Valiant. And then lastly, I had to pick this up. I just grabbed it as soon as I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I posted it on my story, and so many of you guys asked me where I got it. I got it at Barnes & Noble. I don't know if they sell it anywhere else. This is the Studio Ghibli, and as many of you guys know, Studio Ghibli films are like my favorite. Kiki's Delivery Service and Spirited Away are my all-time favorite movies. So these are unofficial recipes inspired by Spirited Away, Ponyo, and more. And I would really love to do a video on me cooking some of the meals from this cookbook. I have done one with my Bridgerton cookbook on my main channel, and it was really fun. So we have like desserts. So we have the red bean buns from Spirited Away, and there's like pictures, and it's just, I love cooking. So having these like little recipes from things like from movies that I love is going to be really fun. We have the chocolate cake from Kiki's Delivery Service. I kind of want to make this for maybe like Christmas or something. I'm not sure, but I'm really excited. So Here's what it looks like. It was $30, which honestly isn't too bad because it's a pretty hefty cookbook. But I got it for $30 at Barnes & Noble, if anybody is wondering. So those are the only books that I have bought brand new in these past couple of months. Like I said, I normally buy my books used. So here is my haul of used and or free books. So I'm gonna go through those real fast. So a couple of days ago, I went to an outlet mall, and at the outlet mall, they had a store called Book Warehouse, and the Book Warehouse actually got bought out by a different company. So all of their hardcovers were on sale for $2, and all of their paperbacks were on sale for $1. So I got 3 hardcover books for $6, such a steal. I didn't see tons of books that I was really interested in, so I kept those for someone else. But I did find some that sounded remotely interesting to me. So this first book is Devils and Thieves by Jennifer Rush. So the main character of this book has magic powers, and the people in the city, I believe of New York, have powers. And it also has to do with a motorcycle gang that kind of gets in the way of magic users, and I don't really know the whole story of it, but it sounded really good. I love stories with like gangs in it. Sounds like it might be a romance. I have no idea if it's a young adult or an adult book. I think it was in the young adult section, so I'm not really sure, but it sounded really good, so I grabbed it. Then these are actually books 2 and 3 of a series that I don't know what it's called. I don't know if that's pronounced Mersai. I honestly have no idea what that's pronounced. My bad. But the covers of the books, obviously, I love. And I couldn't find the first book. This one is The Exorcism, and this one is The Origins of Evil. The way that the book was described is Mean Girls meets The Exorcist. And I love the Mean Girls. And obviously The Exorcist is like spooky. So if this whole series is Mean Girls meets The Exorcist, that sounded so good to me. So I just went ahead and grabbed them, even though this wasn't the first book, because this one has, I don't know if you can see it, it's full of glitter. On the front cover, it has glitter. And this is just really, really pretty. So hopefully I can find the first book. And then next I'm gonna show the books that I got when I was free little library hunting. If you've watched that video already, you've already seen these books, but I wanted to include them just in case anybody has not seen that video. These next 6 books were completely free. First we have One Night on the Island by Josie Silver. So this is about 2 adults. We have Mac and Cleo. Cleo plans a solo retreat at a cabin to take a little bit of time off of work because she's been working so much, and the same with Mac. And their booking gets confused, and they ended up booking the same type of like Airbnb, and they end up staying together. I love forced proximity romances, and I think it might be really cute. I don't know. It was free, and I love books like this. We love a cute romance. Next we have The Chill by Scott Carson. This is a thriller. This is about a reservoir that was filled up, and beneath the reservoir is a drowned village, and it is about like the haunted reservoir. There's not a lot of description on the back of the book, but the reason I grabbed it is because I live in Georgia, and if anybody has heard of the haunted stories of Lake Lanier is actually a man-made lake that was built on a town and a city here in Georgia, and it is known to be very haunted. There is a lot of unexplained, not murders, but deaths that happen there. A lot of people drown. A lot of people drown in like whirlpools there, and it's just not a safe place to swim. And if you live in Georgia, you know not to go to Lake Lanier. So that's why I grabbed this book, because it reminds me of Lake Lanier. Next we have The Widow by Fiona Barton. This one is also a thriller. I'm trying to collect and read more thrillers because I really enjoy them. Stephen King said that this was Gone Girl and Girl on the Train kind of combined, and I've heard really good things about Gone Girl. Next we have this huge romance. It's like a large print book, which is pretty cool, of Montana Fire by Vanessa Vale. This was free. The large font on the back. This is a small town firefighter romance. I love small town romances, and I don't think I've ever read a firefighter romance, so I might really enjoy this. Next we have Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I have never read a book by Riley Sager, so I'm not really sure if I would like this writing. I know that it is a thriller, and it is also signed. I found it in a free little library box signed, so that is pretty cool. But it is based in the 90s. It says it's November 1991, Nirvana's on the tape deck, George H.W. Bush is in the White House, and movie-obsessed college student Charlie Jordan is in a car with a man who might be a serial killer. So I'm assuming it's about someone trying to survive the night. But it sounds really good. And lastly, we have Doom a Key by Stephen King. I already have the paperback of this book, but I'm trying to collect hardcovers of Stephen King books. And when you find a Stephen King book hardcover for free, might as well grab it. I don't know if I'll ever read it, to be honest, because old Stephen King bores the heck out of me. What is falling out? St. Jude Children's Hospital bookmark just fell out. And then lastly, I bought some books from Book Outlet here. So if you guys don't know what Book Outlet is, it is a website that sells discounted books, whether they be used or books that were just gently used or new and discounted, and they have really, really great deals for many type of books. They also have like art kits and puzzles and diamond painting and really fun stuff there. I'll put a link for Book Outlet down below. If you use my link, I believe you get $10 off, which is a great deal, and I also get rewards when you guys use my link, so I got all of these books for free as well, thanks to you guys. Hey, the first book is The Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. Lisa Jewell is my favorite thriller author. I have read 2 or 3 books by her now, and I really love her writing. It's just so interesting, and they have both been, I believe, 4 or 5 stars with all the books that I have read from her. So when I saw this, I definitely wanted to grab it because it sounds really good. It just sounds like a typical thriller, like somebody who has like a weird family who lives next door and they're trying to figure them out. I'm just excited to read it, and it was a hardcover too. It says it was sold for $18 at Walmart. I'm pretty sure I got it on sale for the Black Friday deals for like $2 or $3. All of these books were like $2 to $3. Next we have These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I have heard so many amazing things about this book. I believe that this is a fantasy book. I don't normally read fantasy, but as you guys have been watching, I have really been enjoying fantasy books this year, so I might actually really enjoy this. It is based in the 1920s in China. Just about a war in China. I don't know like the full descriptions of it, but I've heard amazing things about it, and the book cover is really, really pretty, and so is the spine. So I'm excited to try it out and see if I like it. Next I have The Taking of Jake Livingston by Ryan Douglas. I don't know anything about this book, but the cover of it is just so cool, and I really love the cover, so that's the main reason why I bought it. I believe it is also a thriller or like a horror thriller. I'm not too sure. Yep, it talks about how Jake can see ghosts. That's really cool. I love stories where the main character can like speak and see ghosts, and this book is really small, so I could read this very quickly. But like I said, I mainly got this book for the cover because it looks so cool. And the last 2 books are not like reading books, but they're, you know, interesting enough that I wanted to show them. So this is the Unofficial Disney Parks Cookbook. And finding anything Disney related for $2 or $3 on Book Outlet is a steal because Disney stuff is so expensive. And I've been getting more cookbooks, as you guys have seen. So I have this one, Studio Ghibli, Bridgerton, Nightmare Before Christmas. I have a lot of cool cookbooks now. And I also have a Harry Potter one, and now I'm adding this to the collection. So this is delicious. This is 100 magical Disney inspired recipes like Dole Whip and Mickey pretzels. I have never been to Disney, so I don't know the type of food that they make there. I wish I did because I would love to go to Disney one day, but I think it's really cool to be able to make stuff that they have at Disney. My sister's been there many times, so yeah, we have like little maps and everything. And maybe my sister will want me to make her something. Candy apples. Yeah, it sounds really fun. I'm excited to make some new recipes. And then lastly, this is the Unofficial Animal Crossing New Horizons Resident Handbook. If you guys know me, you know I love Animal Crossing. I'm not a big fan of New Horizons, honestly. I'm kind of over New Horizons, but I wanted to see what this was about because of how cheap it was. It says you'll find everything you need to explore and build your way through the most exciting game on the planet. Tips, checklist, and design inspiration. So if you're new to Animal Crossing, this might be a cool book to have. I don't know if it's still for sale or not, but it tells you like what to keep and what to sell in the game. It tells you what to do, different room types, fashion. It's just a really cool thing to even have as like a collector's item. And for how cheap it was, I think it's really cute for me to collect because I do love Animal Crossing. So yeah, I thought that was really cool to find on Book Outlet because I've never seen like anything like this on Book Outlet. So that was my big book haul. I know it's not that big as like some others you see on here with the book hauls, but that was a lot for me because I don't normally buy physical books that often. I switched around this room, so all of my bookshelves are on a different side of the room now. So if you guys are wanting to see a new bookshelf tour, definitely let me know. I organized everything by genre, and I'm really liking the way that it looks. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you have any book recs, feel free to let me know as well. I also have a Patreon down below in the description box if you guys would like early access content, and we also have a buddy read on there. The book for this month is a holiday romance if you guys would like to check it out. I also have my social medias down below as well, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!